In tonight's Top Gear, BMW's powerhouse, the brand new M3. Parliamo Italiano, bargain basement Alfa Romeos. And leaning both ways, Vicki learns to ride sidecar.
Well, I'm in for a real treat. These are the keys to the new leader of BMW's 3 Series pack, the M3. Now, they said it was parked somewhere around here. It's bound to have attracted a huge crowd.
You got to
I mean, it's bound to be something pretty special. After all, it costs £38,500, and that's £9,000 more than the top-of-the-range 330 Ci Sport. Is that it? Well, it certainly doesn't look that different on the outside. So how are the neighbours going to know I've spent all that extra money? Ah, well, there's a nice little clue. So if the answers aren't on the outside, they must be under the skin. The aluminium skin. And the first hint that there's something very special under that lightweight bonnet comes with this M5-style warm-up sequence.
We have ignition sequence start.
The orange sectors on the rev counter go out progressively as you're driving around, which lets you know when the engine has reached its full working temperature. This is obviously a high-tech power plant. And to keep its output under control, it has more defence mechanisms than a Tornado jet fighter. For starters, the fly-by-wire throttle has 2 modes, one for around town, which needs plenty of movement to open it up, and another sharper sport mode for instant action. Then, of course, there's the DSC, the CBC, and the plain old TC. Target! No, I mean traction control. All these clever little regulators stop you spinning, sliding or skidding any of the wheels, however ham-footed a driver you might be. So as we head out into the country, I'll leave all my backups switched on for the moment. But as the engine is now up to full operational temperature, I'll simply sharpen the throttle response at the press of a button and begin to learn what this M3 is all about. Indeed, if like me you thought the 231 bhp in the 330i was impressive, then the 343 horsepower this M3 has will blow you away. And to cope with it, BMW have provided a state-of-the-art limited-slip differential, so that traction control is rarely needed on dry roads. Even uneven surfaces fail to loosen the M3's grip. But the worst bumps do send shockwaves up your spine as the sport suspension tries to find that optimum balance between road holding and comfort. But with seats which have adjustments which quite literally hug you to death, and a cabin layout as relaxed and refined as this, it's a minor moan. The cross-country ability of this M3 is simply awesome. It's no longer a sports saloon, not even a sports coupe. It's moved the 3 Series into the GT category. With its radically revised version of BMW's fabled straight-six engine, it'll whisk you to 60 in 4.8 seconds and take you to 100 in 11.5. And it's got competition-inspired brakes which stop it from 60 in a staggering 2.6 seconds. Once you've brought it to a standstill, you can begin to appreciate the M3's subtle styling cues. The M-style door mirrors, the special 18-inch rims, wider, flared arches hiding a wider track, a deeper front spoiler, a discreet power bulge in the bonnet, distinctive 4-pipe exhaust, and of course, the little badge on the boot. But now, for the diesel lovers, it's time to make the tea. Yes, if you've got an ounce of adrenaline anywhere in your body and you're lucky enough to own one of these, wait till you nearly need a new set of tyres and then join a track driving day, because this is where the M3 is born to be. The throttle remains in sport mode, the DSC is off, and the smile just gets wider and wider. It just amazes me that you now have a road car that can become a track car without any compromises. With this limited slip differential, I can turn in, punch the throttle, kick the tail out, and then just power slide it out of the corner. And through this downhill sweep here, the M3 just seems glued to the road. So good is its change of direction, its positive handling, and the brakes, even after several laps that would normally see a road car's pads smoking to oblivion, are still as good as new. Plenty of rubber left. A few more laps, I think.
I'm a winner. The stock market has taken a real hammering recently. I'm a winner. Billions have been wiped off share values, which has no doubt left a few brokers psyching themselves up in the executive restroom. I'm a tiger. If greed is good, then buying a car is a lousy investment. You lose money simply by looking at it. But in the depreciation game, as in the stock market in general, there are winners and losers. There are bulls and bears. There are tigers. Look at me. I'm a tiger. I'm a tiger. Hi, I'm Jason. Hi. Hi. Image plays a big part in depreciation. Consequently, big executive cars from unfashionable manufacturers depreciate monumentally. There are too many cars chasing too few buyers, and the values suffer as a result. Example, the Vauxhall Omega 3-litre V6 Elite, which would have cost you £31,120 if you'd bought it new in 1999. Now though, if you were to trade it in, it would only yield £9,800. That's a hit of £21,000, or the equivalent to £200 a week. Mind you, if you've invested in a Citroën XM or a Hyundai Sonata, you're probably so busy kicking yourself that you haven't even got time to drive it. However, buy them 5 years on, when someone else has taken the lion's share of depreciation, and you can enjoy all the luxury without the heartache. Look what I've found. It's one of the Motor Trade's Bibles. It gives you the lowdown on how much to pay and how much to charge. But you can't have it. It's for insiders only. But there are still one or two secrets I can share with you. My best advice is to get in quick and get out quick. For example, when those new Minis first hit the used forecourt, they'll still make really, really strong money. But by the time there are loads of them knocking around, their moment will have passed. Metallic paint and air conditioning are both essential. If you have neither of those, you'll find your car very hard to shift. Likewise, if it's saddled with some horrible lurid day-glow paint job. Larger executive car buyers, meanwhile, are downsizing, but they still want all the kit and all the toys, so make sure you've got a nice set of alloy wheels, leather seats, climate control, a decent sound system, and a subtle, discreet metallic paint job. So, where should you be putting your money? The new Honda Civic should be a residuals winner. Well received in the press, good to drive, nicely built, and a credible Ford Focus alternative. Hondas are very popular with private buyers, and the market isn't flooded with cars, which is good news come trade-in time. Forget Peugeot's 406, look further down the range, and the new HDI Diesel 206, like many new generation oil burners, is a star. Something more exciting required? Hot hatches are back, and Seat's Leon should be ahead of the pack. Lexus, meanwhile, have acquired a formidable reputation for build and reliability, and their smallest model, the IS200, is proving a hit with buyers. Limited supply and high spec should keep values strong. So where's the safest place to put your money? Where depreciation just isn't an issue? Do you know, it could be in a Ferrari 360 Modena. No, really, it is one of the most sensible cars you can buy. Buy one for £109,000, run it for a year, having a great time, and you will have a great time, believe me. Then sell it for what you paid for it. It's pretty much a free car. Demand is very strong, but numbers are limited, and anyone wishing to place an order tomorrow will have to wait for up to 2 years for delivery. This keeps values very high indeed, so you might even make a profit. Fantastic! It's like a dream come true. Right, where can I get 100 grand? Wait a minute, where are my trousers? Come on, let's do the face. You're a tiger. What are you? Meow. Still to come on Top Gear. Vicki gets down to her work, riding Sidecar.
Right.
Yeah, I need to go over here.
Pull yourself up with that and push your foot on there.
And still keeping hold of this pole.
Yeah, never let go of that.
No.
And push yourself right over.
You're having a laugh.
And then over there.
You're so taking the mickey, I'm not doing that.
And Italian for beginners.
Now repeat after me. Andiamo. Let's go.
Bargain Alfa Romeos. But before that, the Top Gear verdict.
Tonight, the Top Gear verdict spotlight shines upon Skoda's smallest and least expensive load lugger, the Fabia estate. Skoda has taken the existing Fabia Super Mini, stretched the body and added a few curves to disguise the fact that this is just a 5-door hatchback with a bigger boot slapped on. Plain rather than spicy is the Fabia's interior flavour, which is no bad thing, but larger labels and backlit dials would have improved matters. The most potent of Skoda's 2 diesel engines is in here, a 1.9-litre, 100 brake horsepower turbo affair, which can whip along after a little whisking. The lengthened Fabia chassis is a good one, and the ride is comfortable enough not to be noticed, unless, of course, you're driving over cobbles. According to Skoda's blurb, this Fabia estate will carry lifestyle accessories like bikes. I did manage to get 3 girlfriends in and their luggage with plenty of room to spare, but I drew a line at the bike. Far too active. For this engine and mid-level comfort trim, you'll pay nearly 12 grand. And as well as a healthy standard equipment list, power steering, 2 airbags, aircon and ABS, you'll also get an excellent after-sales package. Plus VW's rock-solid build quality and phenomenal fuel economy. It'll do 56.5 mpg. Ford's 5-door Focus hatchback is big enough to rival Skoda's estate, but it's not as well equipped for the money as the Czech Challenger. Also in the frame is Peugeot's 306 estate, which will hold a little more gear, but you have to pay extra for the privilege, and it's being superseded soon. So the Skoda does itself a huge favour by offering more for less, and is equally competent to drive fully loaded. Admittedly, it is more of a 5-door than a fully blown estate, but the bigger boot adds an extra dimension to an all-round decent car. A pert and practical package, 8 out of 10.
Forgive me. I keep having these thoughts. Racy German temptress. I keep thinking about the golf. Got something to confess? Can't think second-hand sporty hatchback without thinking German box on wheels? Well, stop it. Stop it now, my child. Swap predictability for passion and go for something which sounds like a nice spring day but strikes like a bolt of lightning.
The Alfa Romeo 145 Cloverleaf. The Alfa's trick is to take the sting out of having a fun everyday car for people who haven't got tons of cash but want to make their mark. The 2-litre Cloverleaf is the hottest 145 with a 0 to 60 of 8 seconds and a top speed of 130 miles an hour. Good enough to beat your beloved GTI, and what's more, you can pick up a well-cared-for 5-year-old for around, 10 million.
Lira, which at today's exchange rate is about 4 grand. Not bad when it comes with aircon, electric windows, ABS, CD changer, alloy wheels and driver's airbag. You wouldn't get change out of 7,000 quid for a Golf with the same credentials. But here's a tip. Go for the cars after 96 because they've got a better power steering system and generally, the later the cars, the better the spec. Now repeat after me. Andiamo. Let's go.
I know a place. Ain't nobody crying.
Forget all the rumours because owning an Alfa isn't that much Omar Sharif at all. Cam belt service is 500 quid, a new headlight unit 160, so just make sure it's not cracked when you buy it.
I know a place, yo. I'll take you there. Ain't nobody crying. I'll take you there.
The most important thing, though, is to make sure you get the right key. Not this shiny red one, but this burgundy one. This is the master key. And if you have a flat battery in the future and you need a system reset, well, if you haven't got this, it's going to cost 1,500. And that's quid, not lira.
And if more car for less money Alfa style has got you thinking, there's another model which offers so much car for so little money, it could already be the bargain of the century.
The 164 was Italy's answer to those German Autobahn stormers, and huge depreciation has put a luxury car within the grasp of mere mortals.
The 2-litre twin-spark in Lisso form overflows with equipment and returns around 36 miles to the gallon. But for real indulgence, the 3-litre has a superbly fruity sound and goes like a rocket. Running costs won't be cheap, but you can't get something for nothing.
Only bother with clean-looking cars, full service history, colour-coded bumpers, fog lights and alloy wheels. Inside, they have a quality old-school feel to them. But if you can, search out the ones with leather, air conditioning, trip computer and sunroof, and don't pay any more than 1,500 quid for a 10-year-old V6.
Headlamp glass before 92 doesn't exist, and replacement exhaust costs a mint. Check to see if the clock is working, because if it's not, it could be a sign that the whole instrument panel is on its way out. But at the same time, it was always up there in the charm and handling stakes, and age has done little to dull its talents. And for a big car, that can't be praised enough.
Still having unholy thoughts about the Golf?
What both these offer is the chance to drive a car you wouldn't otherwise be able to afford. Like most things Italian, the label says it all. Get the opportunity to own one, and you'll know you did the right thing.
So, do we have anything to confess now?
Here comes my girl, walking down the street. When I see her in the street, my heart take a leap, I'm gonna skip her feet. I'm gonna walk right up to her, give her a great big kiss. Ow!
No.
Coming up on Top Gear, a little bit on the side, Vicki rides shotgun.
I can't find the handle. There it is. I have to confess, I'm clenching my bottom because I've got no idea how far it is from the ground. Oh!
Before that, the latest news from the car world. The motor industry may be full of glitzy launches and flash metal, but at the moment things are all a bit glum. Proud British sports car manufacturer Marcos is currently not that proud, as it's in the hands of the receivers. 30 years after they last went bust. Reduced to selling just a handful of cars, debts have been racking up, and now the only hope lies with a potential Dutch buyer. In the meantime, not all is well at Mercedes-Benz. As part of a new retail strategy, Daimler Chrysler have given all of their UK Merc dealers the sack. They'll be replaced by 3 major sites in London, Manchester and Birmingham, as well as some newfangled high street Mercedes shops. The dealers, unsurprisingly, are furious, and they're starting legal proceedings. But Mercedes-Benz claim this plan will give them more control over customer care and actually result in more Merc outlets. The face of car retailing is changing quickly. As is the face of this year's British Motor Show. Because of the huge expense involved in building a swanky stand, major manufacturers like BMW, Volkswagen and Ford have decided not to attend Earl's Court in October. Instead, there will be small zones of cars grouped by class. All the 4x4s will be beside all the sports cars, and so on. It means there will be much more focus on the products and much less distraction by big stands and showgirls. Which is a good thing, apparently. And finally, a bit of a maths lesson about recent transport trends. Now try and keep up. In 1950, cars accounted for 48% of the traffic on our roads. But by 1999, it was 81%. In that year, 455 billion miles were travelled by passengers in the UK. The majority of which was done in the 25 million registered cars. All very interesting, but here's the best bit. Despite the price of petrol being 20% more in real terms than it was in 1980, the real price of motoring has actually fallen. Well, you could have fooled me.
Now, I do like a good ride, but I like to be in control. I am the world's worst passenger. So when the boys at Top Gear asked if I'd like to be involved in a sport where someone else was driving, I was slightly concerned. And I certainly wasn't prepared for what's in here. This is Sidecar Racing, where the passengers hang off the back of a motorised T-tray at high speed. They put their lives in the hands of men like Steve Webster, a sidecar legend who's currently celebrating his 8th World Championship. Steve, hello. How do you do? Where's the bike?
It's here, this is it.
It's got 3 wheels and it's very small.
Well, we've got the front wheel here, that's the steering bit.
Yeah.
Handlebars. The back wheel there transmits the power from the engine.
Yeah. And where do I go?
That's your piece.
But where is my seat?
You don't have a seat, my dear.
OK. Marvellous. And where on earth do you sit in here?
I kneel on in the fairing, which is that way, with my feet backwards.
Over the exhaust?
Over the exhaust.
You are a nutter.
Keeps you warm.
And tell me about the engine, what is that?
It's a Suzuki GSX-R 1100 engine, producing about 190 brake horsepower on a good day.
What am I expected to feel on that small tray?
Frightened?
Yeah. And yes, Steve was right. This tiddler can accelerate from 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds and get to 100 in less than 6. Through the bends, it pulls similar G-forces to an F1 car, and its top speed is in excess of 175 miles an hour. Though between you and me, I suspect Steve wasn't going quite flat out. And looking on from the sidelines was his current sidecar sidekick, Paul Woodhead, no doubt watching to pick up a few pointers. Paul, that was so easy. Oh, how was I?
OK, but at the moment you're obviously only going very, very slow. So when Steve starts to go a bit faster, you'll need some more instructions.
Right, I think I need them now, if that's all right with you.
OK then, when the bike's travelling in a straight line,
yeah,
the place you need to be is there.
And where is your right arm?
onto that
On the
there.
tarmac.
If the corner that's approaching is a right corner,
Yep.
you start to move up, putting your foot there, this arm comes up, holds onto that, and just before he starts to turn in, you move up there, like that,
And where's your head?
near the floor.
Great.
If it was a left corner,
Yeah.
and as he turns in,
And your derriere is now where?
with your backside on the floor, yes.
So, when we're going very fast or when we're braking, just tuck down as much as I can, yeah?
Yeah, and if the corner's right,
Yeah. I need to
you
go
need
over
to
here.
pull yourself up with that,
For goodness sakes.
and push your
Put
foot
there.
on there.
And
Sit-
still keeping hold of this pole.
Yeah, never let go of that.
No.
And push yourself right over.
You're
and then-
having a laugh.
And then over there.
You're so taking the mickey, I'm not
Okay.
doing that.
That's it.
And then
Roll over.
roll over
That's it. Perfect.
and stick my bottom on the floor.
Perfect.
Well, now I know how to hold on when the bike's doing 0 miles an hour. Let's put theory into practice on a very slippery track and an even more slippery platform.
Down and around, into the right-hander. Oh God, no, this is quick, into the left. Oh. I'm doing it. So, right-hander, so he's on the brakes, I'm moving over. I can't find the handle, there it is. I have to confess, I'm clenching my bottom because I've got no idea how far it is from the ground. Oh.
If Steve had been going anywhere near race speed, I would certainly have fallen off. You need to be as fit as a butcher's dog and incredibly agile to climb over the bike at full whack. I'm not, and the idea of doing a 4-hour gym session every day, like Paul, is so not suited to my lifestyle. But the massive adrenaline rush certainly is.
Oh, Steve, you have given it your best shot, but I'm still the world's worst passenger. And anyway, there's only one seat for me. Push faster! Come along!
Next week on Top Gear, hot hatches, well, pretty warm ones actually, from Peugeot and Toyota. Diesels can be good, honest. And for one night only, the return of steam power.